to X-ray, please. Dr. Doolittle, Zoom. Dr. Barton.
Well, what's the bad news?
Yeah.
Sister? Sister? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sister, we want to thank you for everything you've done.
This is for you.
Well, strictly speaking, it's against the rules, but I'm sure I can find it a good home.
Hi. Your tests are back from the lab, and God, I hate this part of the job. No amount of training can prepare you for a moment like this. So sorry. The results show that you've definitely got absolutely no idea what that says.
Very good. Now, let's try it without me holding you.
Oh, it's you again, sir. Sorry, I didn't recognise you. That way, sir. Follow the red line.
Nurse. Not Mo.
Information. Cloudy, bright spells moving in from the west later. Thank you. Information. The largest ocean in the world is the Pacific, covering an area of approximately 64,000 square miles. Thank you.
How many for le? How many? 1, 2, 3. Not enough. No, she had that.
Doctor?
Sister? Nurse? How are we? Good. Take him off the Fubicaine, but maintain the Vasilidator. IJs, but no solids yet.
Solids yet.
Hello. Mucosal inflammation still acute, but not chronic. Brooks violin concerto in E minor. I think we can try him on some...
Country and Western?
Too risky. Put him on 3 CDs of the Gilbert and Sullivan, see how he gets on.
Gets on.
2 Vapid. Give it 3 grams of the coriander and a crushed garlic clove.
Garlic clove.
No, 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 no. Now that's rocket fuel, Professor.
Yes, sir.
Water. Nurse?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Not now, Doctor. I'm in a hurry.
I think you should take a look at cubicle 3. Jim, we've got to talk.
Vicky, I've told you 100 times there's nothing to talk about now. Please.
Jim, I'm begging you, don't do this to me. Don't leave me to go on that plane tonight. I love you. I can't live with the thought of not seeing you anymore.
Clear.
Vicky, please.
We can make it work, Jim. We had a relationship before you met Carol. We can try again. Jim, please, I'm begging you.
Clear.
We never had a relationship, Vicky. We had dinner in a small Maori restaurant, that's all.
And that's where you said, I love you.
No, that's where I said I love Emu.
Clear.
Vicky, please, I am late for a very important meeting.
Jim! Jim!
Clear. Nurse?
Doctor.
Stop snivelling!
Doctor.
Let me get this absolutely clear, Dickie. You're saying that unless your son-in-law pulls through, you're going to close down this hospital?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Harley, and God help me if I don't mean it. Stop snivelling, dear. Simon's going to be all right.
He just collapsed over the table during his speech. It was awful.
Most wedding speeches are, Nancy, dear. Don't let that upset you. Thank you, Sally. But damn it, man, you can't close down a hospital just because of some damn personal grievance.
Oh, yes, I can, Harley. I can withdraw financial support to this hospital. You'll be closed within a week.
And then there'd be nothing to stop you and your army of bulldozers turning this place into a damn great, giant, multi-story, super center market shopping mall complex.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't patronize me, Dickie. I'm not your favorite restaurant. You've wanted to redevelop this hospital site for years, haven't you?
That's a damn lie, Harley, and you know it.
Dickie, what happens to all those kids on life support machines when I have to tell them the party's over? All because of the mean and callous attitude of one man.
Mean and callous? You hear what he called me? Don't dribble into my handkerchief, dear. Can't you see? It's Japanese spun silk. Don't take me for an idiot, Harley. You're not concerned about those boys and girls, are you? Your only concern is for yourself.
Damn it, Dickie, I don't give two hoots for myself. My only concern is for the patients and those dedicated men and women down there on the wards, working all the hours that God sends to save lives. And you think I'm worried about myself?
You enjoy quite an impressive social standing in this town, don't you, Harley? Chairman of this, secretary of that, and treasurer of God knows how many cash-raising charity organisations.
All unpaid.
And you're next in line for Supreme Wizard of the Ancient Order of Hermit Crabs, am I right? If I discredit you, you'll never wear those ritual nippers and walk sideways at your inauguration ceremony, I'll see to that.
Dickie, you can't do this to me.
If anything happens to Simon, I'll see to it that the only job you can get in this town will be the lowest, most humiliating and degrading one a man can sink to.
Vote for me. Harley Benson, your Liberal Democrat candidate. Your Liberal Democrat candidate. Mom?
I'm gonna fight you on this, Dickie. You can fight all you want, Harley, but I tell you this.
Let's cool it, shall we? Until I've had a word with Jim Nightingale.
Jim Nightingale?
Finest damn neurosurgeon in the business. He had that taken on the anniversary of his first craniotomy. So come on, let's relax a while, shall we? Mellow out a little. Unwind.
Doctor? Doctor? Nurse?
Your last day, Jim. Good luck in Australia.
Oh, thanks, Alison.
We're going to miss you, Jim.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. Good to miss you too.
Doctor?
Nurse? Thanks, Ursula. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I'm leaving for Australia today?
Forgive me for being an interfering old busybody, dear, but Jock, do I perceive that you're having some trouble with the electrical system?
It's nothing, Claire. Just a small pothole along the smooth path of maintenance.
Look into your inner self, Jock, dear. There you will find the equilibrium that will enable you to bite on the bullet. Will you do that for me, love?
I'll try, Claire. But basically, this is something between me and the electrical department to sort out amongst ourselves. Appreciate your concern. Please don't touch me.
Stop snivelling.
I suppose you've been bare-knuckle fighting again, eh? Playing rugger? Aren't you a bit long in the tooth for that game? Yeah. Yeah, I'll find a replacement. Yeah. Women. Sally, where the hell's Jim Nightingale got to?
I don't know, Mr. Benson.
That's a hell of a bad cold, Sally. You ought to see a doctor. Meanwhile, put out another call for Jim, and for God's sake, tell him it's urgent.
Straight away, Mr. Benson.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's a letter from the general manager.
Thank you, Sally. I'll stick it back on later.
Telephone, Dr. Nightingale. Telephone, Dr. Nightingale. Thank you.
A telephone for me? Thanks.
It's a leaving present from all of us, Jim. And if I don't see you before you go tonight, I hope you and Carol have a nice flight and a good life in Australia.
Thanks, Helen. Oh, if anyone needs me, I'm in the Isaac Fagan wing saying goodbye to the children.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office.
Why?
Because his office is a good place to see people.
Okay, tell him I'm on my way. Oh, Helen, if anyone wants me, I'm in Mr. Benson's office.
Thank you. I just hope Pampa doesn't come. It took weeks to get the stone out of the Afghan.
Ta-da! So, where's the party?
Jim, be careful. We're having the office painted.
Is he in?
Go straight through. He's expecting you.
Ollie?
Jim! Where the hell have you been? I was just about to start a street-by-street search.
Have you forgotten I'm leaving tonight? I've got 1,000 things to do, so make it quick, Ollie. What's your problem?
Well, it's one hell of a big problem, Jim, and I need you to help me sort it out. I mean, not just as a colleague, but as a friend. You understand?
Well, I'll do my best, Ollie. So, when did you first notice the rash?
No, I'm being serious, Jim. It's bigger than that. In fact, it's one damn hell of a gigantic problem that concerns every one of us. And it's this.
Hey, what's happening?
Aha, do I know how to mix a drink, or do I know how to mix a drink?
So Beaumont's threatened to close down the hospital?
If his son-in-law Simon doesn't pull through. He's an emergency. Dr. Clark's looking after him at the moment.
And what's wrong with him?
Nothing. Dr. Clark's a perfectly good doctor. But he's not one hell of a brilliant doctor, Jim. And this case needs just that.
Hey, now, wait a minute, Harley. You asking me to operate on this patient?
Yes, I am, Jim.
Sorry, Harley. No way, I'm afraid. That's impossible. Absolutely out of the question.
Jim, before you give a definite no...
You're wasting your breath, Harley. I have a plane to catch at midnight. In 48 hours' time, I'll be married and living on an ostrich farm in Queensland, Australia. You'll just have to find someone else.
Damn it all, Jim. Where am I going to find another professor of neurosurgery, this time on a Friday?
But there's Dr. Silver. He could perform an operation like that standing on one leg.
I can't ask Dr. Silver, Jim. He's had a long day. He's practically out on his foot.
Well, I'm sorry, Harley, but I can't help you. Now, if that's all...
You know, Jim, I've known some crazy people in my time, but you take the dang blasted biscuit. Here you are, the finest damn blasted brilliant surgeon in the country, and you're going to throw it all away to raise ostriches on the other side of the world.
That's what Carol wants. I'm about to start a new life, Harley. And nothing on earth is going to stop me catching that plane.
And I'm asking you to put that new life on hold, Jim, so that another life can be saved. And not only the life of a fellow human being, but the life of this hospital. And those wards full of sick children. You were a patient in the Isaac Fagan wing yourself, Jim, as a young child, remember? Your very life depended on this hospital and the dedication of the staff. Why, I've never known anyone so weak, so defenseless, so dependent on care. But they pulled you through, Jim.
I was being born, Harley.
Don't split hairs, Jim. The operating theatre's been prepared. You can make your diagnosis, operate, and still have plenty of time to catch that plane. Will you do it, Jim? For the children.
Harley, you could sell a corner cabinet to an Eskimo. Where's the patient?
Right now, he's down in X-ray.
Well, I'll take a look at him, but I'm not going to promise anything, Harley, and I'm not going to miss that plane.
Plane? Oh, yes, of course. No, you'll be fine.
Oh, and another thing, Harley. If anyone wants me, I'm down in X-ray.
Mr. Benson, there's a call for you from the Sunnyview Retirement Home.
Sunnyview Retirement Home? Who the hell do I know there? Hello. Dead who?
Good, excellent. Now if I can have the bride and the bride's father, please. Okay. Big smile.
Sister?
Excuse me, Jim. Carol rang. She says she's all packed and she'll meet you at the airport in the Glenn Miller Lounge.
Thanks, Muriel.
Jim. I know you don't want us to be seen talking together, but please consider my feelings towards you. I love you. I've loved you since the first time I saw you. Oh, I kept it all bottled up because I didn't want people to talk, and they do talk. I've heard some of the other doctors say you've got a swelled head, but I don't mind. I'm a woman with a woman's intuition, and I know that behind that mask you wear, that mask of feigned indifference, you feel the same way about me. I've grown to love you, and, well, it's obvious that you've got that growth. Don't speak. Just put your arms around me and kiss me. Kiss me.
Darren Merrick, son of Elephant Man. I've been looking everywhere for you. Could you do me a little favor?
Good. Good effort, very good effort. Just not quite there yet, is it? Try lifting the frame, see if that makes any difference. Excellent, yeah, and twist a little... Stop there, perfect.
Doctor, I wanted to please leave me your signature.
Yes, of course, sister. By the way, sister, I don't suppose you've heard, but if the bridegroom doesn't pull through, they're going to close down the hospital.
No! Have you heard? No. No. No.
Helen, have you heard? If the bridal path doesn't pull his socks up, they're going to close the horsebox chicken soup creosote.
No.
Oh, this is intolerable. What are they doing, nurse? Is there any news about my son-in-law?
I didn't see any, but you can have a look for yourself if you like.
Alison, could I have a word?
Globule?
Lovely word.
You enjoying it, kids? Now, don't forget the live rectal examination show, 4 o'clock in the anal wing. Not bad.
Doctor?
Yes? Any change, Michelle?
Afraid not. Put the last in the parking meter. Oh, hang on. No, I didn't.
No, that's much worse than I thought.
Well, Jim?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks, Harley, but that's more than I can say for the patient. See that shadow there? Well, that indicates one of two possibilities. It's either a massive tumour, largish tumour, or a fairly substantial pressurized vacuum of oxygen.
Leave out the $10 words, Jim. Just give me the meat and potatoes. What are his chances?
Well, I'd say as long as he remains stable and with no sudden agitation to his system, none.
That bad, eh? Why, you dirty, stinking no-good. Why did you have to come to my...
Harley! No!
Time's running out, Jim. I want you to operate right now.
That's impossible, Harley. I cannot operate until I know exactly what's wrong with the patient.
Damn it all, Jim. Don't tell me you haven't tried asking him. What's wrong with you? Come on, man, speak up!
Harley!
What's wrong with you?
Harley! Just calm down, Harley. Calm down. Look, I'll know exactly what the problem is when I get his test results back from the boys in the lab. Then I'll operate.
Yeah, Jim, I'm sorry. It's just that I feel I'm sitting on a time bomb, and it's about to explode.
Yes?
Here's Tess. Was like a guy funeral did.
Doctor?
Sister?
Jim,
Vicky, can't talk now, in a hurry.
I booked it for tonight.
You booked what for tonight?
A table for two at the Maori restaurant. Our table, Jim.
Vicky, how can I make you understand? I can't go to a restaurant with you tonight. I've got a long and complicated operation to perform, then I have to dash to the airport.
It's the table next to the kakapo cage. I'll meet you there at 9 o'clock. Don't be late, my darling.
Vicky, will you please stop all this ridiculous nonsense and just leave me alone? Oh, Vicky.
Yes, darling?
If anyone wants me, I'm down with the lab boys. Sister?
Dr. Feelgood to gynecology. Dr. Foster to Gloucester in a shower of rain. Dr. Pippin to the Old Bailey. Dr. Livingston to Africa.
Yes, the young man who collapsed. How is he?
If you're inquiring about the young man suffering from acute and serious brain damage who's teetering on the verge of life and may probably die any second now, unless by some miracle he manages to survive. I mean, look at this. There, then I'm sorry, I can't discuss his condition. It's strictly confidential.
Dr. Spock to the children's ward. Dr. Frankenstein to the laboratory. Dr. Goebbels to the bunker. Dr. Johnson to the library. Dr. Ruth to the
Doctor?
Lab boy?
Doctor?
Lab boy?
Hey, Jim, long time no see. Pull up a stool, I'll be with you in a second.
You lose something, Al?
Yesterday I discovered a cure for cancer, and today I can't remember where I put my notes. Anyway, long time no see, old son of a gun.
Yeah. How are you, Al?
Oh, I still got a touch of arthritis in the old knee, but apart from that, I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, fine, fine. I just wish someone would get Vicky off my back. She's two stops short of Dagenham.
Barking?
Exactly.
Well, she's never been the same since she lost her husband, Allerton. Still, lots of couples get separated in the sales at Harrods. He'll turn up sooner or later. She was crazy, mad in love with Allerton, you know. And I think maybe you remind her of him.
Oh, be careful with that.
What?
Stemaglobiate. It's a new toxin we're working with. Deadly to living organisms, but nothing in the world like it for removing chewing gum from carpets. So you're here for the test results on the VIP?
Yeah.
George?
Well, here they are.
D-.
He made no attempt to answer any of the questions. I made allowances because he's in a coma, but I think that's the first mark I can give him.
And the shadow?
Oh, well, it's an oxygen bubble in the left cerebral hemisphere. It's stable now, but if it distennuates, it'll cut off his blood supply to his hypothalamus. And you don't need me to tell you, Jim.
That's good night, VIP.
Yeah. Well, thanks, George.
Thanks.
Thanks, Al.
Hey, thanks, Jim. Oh, by the way, good luck in Australia.
Thanks, Al. Oh, by the way, if anyone needs me, I'll be in reception.
Bye.
Who cares if it's an old building? I've got a deadline to meet on that high-rise car park. You're the foreman, and I want that site cleared by this time tomorrow. Got that? Anne Hathaway's cottage, what the hell? It's rid of Whitwood worm anyway. I'm doing them a favour. Harley, what the hell's going on? How's my son-in-law?
Relax, Dickie. Look, we don't really know what's wrong with Simon yet, but the test...
You don't know what's wrong with him yet? What are you using for doctors here, Harley? Motor mechanics?
Now, there's no need for damn cheap insults, Dickie. Not now, Dr. Fraser, I'm busy. Relax, Dickie. We're doing everything possible.
No, I'm sorry, Harley. I'll give you 15 minutes. And if Simon's not in that operating theatre by then, you can start evacuating the wards, because I'm calling the bulldozers in. Stop snivelling!
Harley, we need to talk. Listen, Harley, there's a problem.
Witches?
Oh, come on, Harley, you know I don't believe in witches. The problem concerns our patient.
My office, Jim. I can't talk here.
We were marvellous in the sack together. Look, watch my lips. We've got nothing in common.
Harley, I've just looked at the X-ray negatives under a microscope, and the damage is much worse than we thought.
If the negatives are damaged, Jim, we'll take more X-ray.
What I was hoping would be a malignant tumour has turned out to be something much more serious. A balloon of pressurised oxygen which could burst at any minute. Harley, the man is as good as dead. I put him under the scanner, it's hopeless.
Then we'll get a new scanner or have that one repaired. Do you have to bother me with these equipment problems, Jim?
I don't seem to realise the seriousness of the situation. That man is suffering from a massive cerebral vacuum.
Jock Armstrong? Come off it, Jim. He's as fit as a fishmonger's cat, and you know it.
Harley, will you please listen to what I'm saying? I can't perform the operation.
What?
I've never seen a medical condition like it before. I'd just be stumbling around in the dark. Oh, sorry.
Ladies, damn it, Jim. You know how my father taught me to swim? He picked me up and threw me into the river. And when I cut my way out of the sack, I swam out of that river like a damned Olympic champion. That's what you've got to do, Jim. Throw yourself in the river!
But that's not all, Harley. This is at least a 4-hour operation. I can't do it. I'll never make it to the airport in time. If I miss that plane, all my hopes, my plans, my dreams for the future will be ruined.
I've thought about that, Jim. And there is a way you can perform the operation and still make it to the airport.
It's impossible, Harley.
No, you can do it, Jim. In a taxi.
No, I can't perform the operation in a taxi, Harley. I do need a properly equipped theatre.
Oh, all right, Jim, you win. You do the operation, and I'll pay for the taxi myself. Hasn't Jock Armstrong got that damned electrical fault fixed yet?
Jim! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Vicky, will you please leave me alone?
Jim, I've seen the most beautiful engagement ring at the jeweller's. 2 diamond hearts entwined together as one, so I thought tomorrow we can both go along and buy it and then, you know, have a quiet dinner at my apartment.
Vicky, you obviously didn't understand me before, so I'm going to put this as plainly and as simply as I can. Get out of my face and get the hell out of my life.
Jim! Jim, please! Jim,
Vicky, keep your voice down.
please.
People are beginning to stare. Nurse, doctor.
Please, darling, please don't.
Now, we just need to put this round your ear like this, all right?
Dr. Crosby, I wonder if you'd mind signing this death certificate.
Yes, of course.
Her husband.
All my love. Keep smiling. Dr. Crosby. There we are. How's that? Have a nice day.
This won't hurt a bit.
Carol, will you please calm down? Yes, look, I'll tell him. She's on the phone again and she's breathing fire.
I'll take that, Helen.
Jim, Carol's going crazy at the airport. She says if you're not there, she'll get on that plane and you can go to hell.
Damn. Oh, Alison, is the theatre ready yet?
Almost, Jim. We just have to plump up the pillow and tuck the sheets in.
Well, let me know the minute it's ready. You got that? Oh, and if anyone needs me, I'm going back to intensive care.
He's going into promatization.
What?
I said he's gone and given you tuna and prawn instead of chicken and mayo.
Oh, that's the last time I buy anything from Blind Bill's sandwich shop. I'm on my way.
Doctor, I think he's promatizing.
What's his test definition?
7.2 and cultivating.
We're losing him. Michelle, 2 milligrams of peptidorphosetazine.
Small brown bottle, long white label. Voila.
Magic.
Oh.
I know it looks tough, but I think we can crack it. Muriel, get the team together. I've got to operate now.
Jim! Jim! The storm just brought down the bridge.
And the telephone lines are down. We're completely cut off from the village. And it's getting dark.
And look, everybody, Mad Axeman McCormick has escaped from the asylum.
All right, now listen up, everyone, and listen carefully. This operation goes ahead. You've got that?
Yes.
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 And if anyone, I mean anyone needs me, I'll be in the locker room.
Hold on.
Doctor? Doctor? Copper?
Hello, Allerton.
Vicky, you shouldn't be in here.
Why not Allerton? I'm your wife, aren't I?
What?
It's a classic case of spousal surrogation, Jim. Her inner mind won't sanction the loss of her husband, so she's made you the substitute.
Thanks, Dr. Clare.
Pleasure, anytime.
Now, Vicky, listen to me. You really ought to see a doctor.
Stella Globiate. Enough to kill a herd of elephants.
Vicky, are you crazy? You know the penalty for killing a herd of elephants.
If I can't have you, my darling, nobody can.
Vicky, come on. Don't fool about. Put the syringe down and let's talk about this.
Hello. Have you seen Jim anywhere?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Why the hell didn't you tell me that before?
When they find our bodies, my darling, you and I locked in an embrace of death. I think we died in a lover's suicide pact.
Come on, Vicky, give me the syringe.
Just a little prick.
Sister. Afraid there's nothing I can do for this patient. You seem rather ill, isn't he?
What's keeping Dr. Nightingale?
Vicky, no.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
Miss Benson, I couldn't help overhearing. You're looking for Dr. Nightingale?
That's right.
I saw him go in the men's locker room.
Yeah.
Again? I've played it 3 times already.
Go on.
Harley?
Fetterzone. Best damn winner of an argument I've ever used. She'll be all right in a couple of hours. Meanwhile, Jim, you've got to get into that damn theater right now.
Harley, I can't.
Oh, no. Get damn Saddam's Gulf War Syndrome disorder. Saddam! Who's insane? And curse you too, Jim. I thought you were cured of that war disability.
I'll never be completely cured, Harley. No, that's the irony of war. No one ever wins.
War or no war, Jim, you're still going to operate, even if I have to hold your hand steady myself. Come on, Jim. You know the drill. Deep breaths.
and the regulation exercise. That's the way, Jim. Give it to me.
Yes, I'll swab you when your heart is bleeding. I will swab you, I'll swab you, I'll swab you. If it's swabbing that you
All right, let's get to work here.
We're all set to go, Jim.
Well, you can all go if you want to, Ralph, but I'm staying here. I've got micro brain surgery to perform. All right, team, come on, let's cut the guff. Pay attention. Here's the play.
What we've got is a cerebral vacuum in the parietal lobe. I'll be drilling a hole through the rear cranium plate to release the pressure build-up in the artery bubble, fusing the postcentral gyrus and diverting the corpus callosum to lower the lipid level. Any questions?
Yes, Jim, I have a question. Why is it that when you're using a cheap paintbrush, you always get that one little awkward bristle that sticks out sideways?
That's because it is a cheap paintbrush, Ralph. Always remember, an expensive paintbrush is a good investment. Look after it, it'll last you for years.
Thanks, Jim.
Quite brilliant.
Gloves. Right. 4 hours. Let's get to work, everyone. I've got a plane to catch. Respiration.
85 BPM.
BP.
140 over 80.
England.
73 for 6.
Oh, they're improving. Scalpel. Dancer.
Dancer.
Prancer.
Prancer.
Dancer.
Dancer.
Donner und Blitzen.
Donner und Blitzen.
Clamp. I said clamp, nurse. That's a thing for getting stones out of horses' hooves.
Horses' hooves. Ooh, that's what it's for.
Penetrating the meninges. Pretty messy. Ursula, give me suction.
Yes, Doctor.
Will someone turn the damn clock down? Almost through the surface layer. You know, I hate this sound. It always reminds me of the dentist.
Doc! I have to ask you this. When this is all over, will he still be able to practice the bassoon?
Yes, of course.
Oh, damn.
What's happening? What's going on?
Brain power failure. Michelle, switch to auxiliary.
Are you deaf, nurse? She said switch to auxiliary.
Auxiliary power. Negative, Doctor.
Doc, this is the doctor. We need more power.
She's at maximum power now, Jim. She can't take any more.
I said more power, Jock. Reverse thrust and change line polarity.
Change line polarity? Have you gone stark staring crazy? If I change line polarity now, there's a chance we could all be blown to kingdom come.
A man's life's at stake, Jock. Do as I say. That's an order.
Okay, Jim, you're the doctor.
BPM 45 per minute and falling.
Jim, I think we're losing the patient.
No, it must be here somewhere. I'll have a look.
BPM 18 per minute and falling. 12. 5. Heartbeat negative, Jim. He stopped breathing.
Well, that's that then. Last one to pub buys around.
Stand back, everyone. Clear. Clear.
There's a beat. And another. BPM 8 and dilating. 16, 30, 45.
Down stethoscope.
Down stethoscope.
Heartbeat rate increasing. Coming up to normal.
Running up to revs.
Maximum thrust, Doctor. It worked. We're back in business. The boys are genius.
All
I just knew you.
all right. Settle down, you crazy goot. We've got a job to do, and I've got to be out of here by 11:15. So, Ursula, give me suction and plenty of it.
You've got it, Doctor.
Well, Dickie?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks, Harley.
It was touch and go there for a while, but I came through. I did it.
I knew I could depend on you, Harley.
I'll send you the bill next week.
Damn. Still, it's worth it, I suppose. Well, better dash now, take Nancy home, then I got an orphanage to bulldoze at the other end of town.
You're going to bulldoze an orphanage at this time of the night?
Best time, Harley, when they're all asleep. Well, thanks again for everything, and I shall see you at the Hermit Crabs on Wednesday.
I'll be there again.
Nip, wiggle, wiggle. Eek!
Jim! We did it. We saved the hospital.
Yeah, Harley, we saved the hospital.
Jim, wait. I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry, Doctor. I didn't know you were busy.
Vicky? Yes, Vicky. I'm back.
Allerton? It is you.
Yes, Vicky.
Oh, Allerton, thank God you're safe. But how did you find your way out of Harrods?
Well, it was tricky, Vicky, but once I got my bearings, west, kitchen appliances, escalator south, bathroom fittings, then sniffed my way through ladies' lingerie and out small leather. But hey, that's all history now. Right now, I'm going to take you home and get you out of those wet things before you catch your death. Exit. West. East.
Doctor's up. Doctor's up. Same again, then. Same again. Oh, Jim!
Believe me, I'm sorry, Mr. Plain, but who could have figured on a power failure?
Yeah.
But hey, come on. There'll be other planes, other Australias, other ostriches.
Yeah, but will there be another Carol?
Jim, got you.
Carol! Sorry. Thought you were someone else.
It's okay. Actually, I was just looking for the nurses' quarters.
Nurses' quarters?
Well, yeah. I'm new here. Cheryl Chandler.
Jim Nightingale. Tell me, Cheryl, do you like ostriches?
Ostriches? No, I can't stand them. But I love emu.
And I love emu too. I just happen to know of this little Maori restaurant just a stone's throw from here.
Sounds good. I haven't eaten all day.
Shall we?
Ha ha ha!